Hope you had a great night last night. We hope you're going to have a terrific night tonight. We have a number of guests of honour here this weekend, and I'm going to introduce them, and they'll stand up and wave and smile. Leave your claps until the end, because we don't want you to give any one of them a bigger clap than the other, because they are very sensitive and they will cry. All right, so keep your claps to the end. Firstly, I'd like to introduce the Mayor of Goulburn and Mulwari Council, Mayor Peter Walker. When I said keep your clap to the end, I meant to the end of the introduction. Well done. Very good. Also like to introduce the Recreation Facility Manager. That's the person who looks after what we've got here this weekend. Would you please welcome Anne Riddell? They don't listen. We also have the Australian National Square Dance Convention Board Chairman, Ned McLaughlin, and his wife, Bev. We have the National Square Dance Society President, Rosalind Todd, and her husband, David. We have, make sure this is allowed, we have the Australian Callers Federation Chairman, Howard Coburn, we have the Australian Round Dance Association President, Warwick Armstrong, and his wife, Paula. It says at the bottom, turn page over. And we also have the Australian Clogging Association President Jason Nicholson and his wife Leanne, who are also our co-conveners. And I'd like to now introduce Leanne to do the Welcome to Country.
Thank you, Howard. So, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay our respects to their elders past and present. We extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today as well.
And now to do the National Anthem, would you please stand up? And to do the National Anthem, would you please welcome Laurina Collier.
We're golden.
Well done, Laurina. Now I'd like to welcome our conveners, Jason and Leanne.
So, of course, we want to welcome everybody to Goulburn. We're glad you could come along. We want to tell you a quick little story about how we all began. So, back in 2020, it was 2020, we found out that Adelaide decided they weren't going to hold the National Convention until 2023, and our good friends, not anymore, Howard and Brenda, suggested that we should run a national convention. Thank you, Howard and Brenda. So we got together with a committee. Our committee, as you all know, is a small committee of 8 people, and they've done an amazing job so far. Howard and Brenda, Donna and Noel Brown, Georgia, Leanne, myself, and Lorraine Harvey. We put together this convention based on a Zoom meetings all the time to make sure that you guys can come to Goulburn and have a wonderful time. And that's all we can hope for, so we hope everybody has a great time. We're glad everybody's here. We wish there was more, and all we want to say is welcome back to Nationals, and let's hope we can continue dancing and enjoying ourselves, and please make the most of Goulburn. Welcome everyone.
And now I'd like to introduce the Mayor, Peter Walker, to open our convention.
Before I start, as a mayor or a deputy mayor, which I've been, a councillor, I've been involved in lots of different sport and the likes. If there's one thing that I do personally love, I love hearing the National Anthem actually sung and not recorded on a machine. So congratulations to Yeah, my name is Peter Walker. Been around a little bit. I've met a few of the folks here already. Lived in Geelong for a while. Been here in Goulburn for I'll catch up with you. Been here for about 20 years. Was tied up with the hospitality industry, the club game and the likes. Retired. Little secret, just keep this between us and you don't really care at all. Married a lady 20 odd years ago that's 14 years younger than me, so she keeps me honest. I retired, went home to the little farm we've got and said, that'll do me, and she said, no, get out. So, put my hand up for council, and I've been on the council, this is my 6th year. Why Goulburn? I was here in the late 70s, and Goulburn is a magnificent place, and it's only getting bigger and stronger and better. I encourage everyone, I know I've had a reading of your program. I'll finish off with what you should be doing on one of the days, shortly. But make sure you get out and get around. Belmore Park is the park in the middle of town. It's idyllic. Goulburn was it is the first inland city in Australia, not New South Wales, in Australia. And if there's anyone here from Bathurst, bad luck. We were the first inland city. Very proud of it. Back in the 1860s, we were declared that, and Governor Macquarie was came over the hill out here where Rocky Hill is, or near Rocky Hill, and found this beautiful land. We kind of lived on the backbone of the wool industry for a long time, and moved on. A lot of towns, whether you look at your Ballarats, Soccerville, you look at other country towns around the place. Goulburn has a very, very strong presence for the public service. In fact, coming in from the Sydney end, on the right-hand side, there's a big facility there that employs quite a few public servants. And being the Supermax and having all the bad criminals in all of New South Wales, including, I don't give these people too much credit, one guy's first name was Ivan, he's no longer with us. So we have that, we have the Police Academy, which was the old Teachers College, where they're currently in New South Wales putting through about 1,200 students a year, and then several other businesses here in town. It's made us grow and grow strong. We've got a lot of quarries around here. But with what we've been pushing for lately, this facility here we believe is excellent. Grace Wilson Centre at the front. You will see over the next couple of mornings, if you're up nice and early enough, they train the harness races out here. We have greyhounds out here, dressage, rodeo, lots of other sports. We played national indoor hockey in here, in this facility, as well as basketball. So as Goulburn is a destination, if anyone is looking to retire, I encourage you to move here, because it's a great place. We've just finished, when you go for a walk down the main street, and make sure of a night time, you do get to go out, have a bit of a wander. It's a very safe area. Have a look at the courthouse. It lights up. It was built 1880s. It lights up at the night time and is absolutely magnificent. Rocky Hill is that construction up on the hill. There is a museum up there that you're more than welcome to go and have a look at. Two museums actually, the old version, and we've got a new one that only opened a couple of years ago that looks like a bunker. And it's iconic, especially this weekend. The Waterworks, which is out towards Crookville, that's got one of the only two operating engines in Australia that actually pump the water. So there's lots of things to do. Enjoy your dancing. That's very, very, very important. That's what you've come here to do. But I did have a quick look at the program. And the conveners, these lovely two people here, have left a little window. So I'm going to invite you to fill that little window. Okay, Monday morning, I'll be there. Come and see me, 5:30. Belmore Park, our dawn service for Anzac Day. So if anyone that would like to come along, you're more than welcome. That's at 5:30 in Belmore Park. And then if you're a snooze up and you've slept in, you want to come back at about 10:30, we've got the day service at 10:30. And there's a bit of a delay. So I notice you've got nothing rostered. Don't sleep in. Come and visit me, 5:30 in the morning, I'll say hello. And that probably is all I need to say, other than Goulburn is a great place. We do thank the conveners for selecting Goulburn as a destination. I do hope that everyone enjoys themselves. We'll find lots of activities around town over this weekend. The Revheads, Superbikes, Australian Superbikes around at Wakefield Park, which is 5k's out the road. We've got tag footy on, so there'll be lots of people around, lots of cafes, some good clubs, good pubs. Enjoy your stay here in Goulburn. Travel safe when you go home. Probably all I'm going to say now is I declare the 62nd National Square Dance open.
And finally, we're just going to invite Georgia Nicholson to do a little presentation.
Just for everybody, it's a bottle of water. Because for those people that are here from New South Wales, you will remember what happened to the Premier of New South Wales a few years ago with his bottle of wine, so this is just water, okay? Thank you.
All right, that's the end of our official ceremony. We're going to give you a minute or so rest, and then we'll call you onto the floor to dance. All right, so get ready.